Welcome in. This will be a short practice you can do any time of day. I'm using this practice as a way to counteract being on the computer a lot and sitting still for too long. So I'm starting standing. If you've also been sitting a lot, I'll invite you to also stand. Proper mountain pose. If you have the option of having bare feet on the floor, awesome. If you're doing this, in the middle of your workday, for example, and you can't take your shoes off, just do your best to spread your toes out within the shoe and then stand tall. Begin to lengthen upwards, energetically reaching through your vertical as a way to counterbalance the effect of gravity that pushes down on us and causes compression. As you begin to shift your attention from whatever you've been busy with mentally, professionally, socially, towards your inner experience, towards sensation, towards feeling, towards emotion. Let everything you've learned already through all of your practices across all of your teachers just flow through the mind to help create a posture that feels truly yours, custom fit. For example, I tend to lean a little bit into my inner ankles. And so I've consciously rolled my weight a little bit out to help spread the weight of my body through the footprint. You might tend to lock the knees, in which case you're consciously bending them. You might overbend the lower back, in which case you're decompressing. So allow all of that insight that you've gained through your discipline of practice to come into play here. Please place one hand over your front lower ribs and then one hand on the belly. Using the hands the way a doctor uses a stethoscope to listen for a heartbeat, use your hands to listen or feel for your breath. And it's okay if your breath is not this far down in the torso yet. When we're really busy, preoccupied, multitasking, or even just sitting with kind of bad posture, our breath can only go so deep. So now that your spine is decompressed, you're paying better attention to your physical state. Are you able to get a deeper breath? Blow that breath away. And then two more like that, deepening the inhale on purpose. Blow it away. Let's stay with that breathing pattern. We'll start to add some movement. Release your arms. On your inhale, pull your shoulders up towards your ears. Blow the breath away as you release the shoulders down. One more. Big loops. Inhale up. Roll it down the back. One more. All right, bend your elbows. Bring your hands to your shoulders, could just be fingertips. And on your inhale, draw two straight lines up with your elbows. As you exhale, circle out wide and then down. Breathing in through the nose. Blow it away. One more. Release your arms down with your palms facing forward. Spread your fingers, spread your toes as best as you can. Be mindful not to move too much through your pelvis. So basically from your core down to the soles of your feet, create a sense of steadiness, as if from your lower ribs down, you were buried in sand at the beach. There's very little movement. You could take little adjustments here and there, but otherwise very solid. Right? Palms facing open. See if you can breathe in and out through your nose now. And on your inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. Go a little wide, like you're creating a capital Y shape with your body. And then exhale straight down, more narrow. Inhale, sweep up and wide. Exhale down. Let's try one more. Now, as you inhale, sweep up. Palms are facing backwards at the top. Then turn your palms, reach out wide and come down with your hands more in line with the back of your body. But inhale, sweep forward up. Turn the palms. Exhale, reach wide down and slightly back. Inhale, repeat. Turn the palms, reach wide, drawing a huge circle around your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can move a little more fluidly. We want to create some good hydration around the shoulders, upper back, chest. Increasing blood flow. Your heart rate might increase a little bit. Two more. And last one. Okay, pause here. Pause here. Either hands in your imaginary back pockets or interlace your hands. If you're interlacing, keep a noticeable bend to your elbows. And then whichever version you're in, pull your shoulder blades closer together. Be careful not to overuse your lower back here. Right, deep chest breaths, trying to aim your breath into your lower front ribs. Release your arms, give them a little shake. They could cross in front of the body or stand right next to the body. Just loosening it up. Okay, give the hands a little shake. Wiggle out your fingers. Wrist circles a few times in both directions. Okay, take your feet a little wider. So wider than the widest part of your body, whether that's your hips or your shoulders. If you have been sitting a lot or you've just got some sciatica, lower back, piriformis stuff, outer butt tension, turn the heels slightly out to help relieve that area. Just be mindful that this can tend to rock the lower back too much into a bend. So just stay really neutral. Okay, arms come out a little bit wide, palms face forward or even slightly out sideways. So the front of your shoulders get really broad. So we're trying to counteract this hunching shape. Right now from the shoulders, collarbones down, it's as if you're buried in sand. So there's a little bit of wiggle room, but not a whole lot, right? Focusing on the neck. On your inhale, lift your chin slightly. Make sure there's still length along the back of your neck. As you exhale, tilt your head over to the right, ear towards shoulder. Breathing in, turn your chin to your shoulder. As you exhale, bring your chin down across the chest to the other side. Breathing in, turn your face forward, tilt left your left shoulder. Exhale, head comes up. So that's one round. We're going to do two more. Breathe in, chin up. Exhale to your right. Inhale, chin to shoulder. Exhale across. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, head up. One more. Breathe in, lift, and continue. Good. Bring your head up. Strong from your collarbones down. Stay really steady. Turn your head side to side. Exhale into the twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Keep going. Last time. Okay, back to center. Bring your feet back to your neutral position. If you're using a block, again, you could put that between the thighs, a little tiny bend to the knees to bring length into the lower back and neutral through the rest of your posture. Just pause here. Do your best to spread your toes out, evenly distribute your weight over both feet. All right, moving into standing side bend. So we're trying to create space here along the sides of the ribs, the deep side back muscles. Be careful not to let your pelvis shift too far forward or too far back. All right, breathing in, right arm comes up. Grow long through that side like there's a ring on the ceiling that you're holding on to in gymnastics class. As you exhale, bend to your left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. One breath at a time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean. Inhale up. Exhale, arm down. So two more each side. Keep your legs sturdy. Just notice any physical resistance in your tissues, especially if you haven't done a lot of movement in a few hours. That is a normal symptom of not moving that much. Let's try to breathe through it. Good. This time, right arm comes up, breathe in. Hand goes to the back of your head like a headrest. Lean your head back, lift your chest up. Stay here or add the side bend. Hold wherever you are for 3 breath cycles. Keep your head pushing against your hand. Okay, belly button stays facing forward. So does the center of your chest. So no twisting. Use your exhale to come up. Release. Side 2. Inhale, left arm. Hand supports the head. Lean your head back. Chest lifted. Breathe in. Hold here. Or as you exhale, add the side bend. 3 inhales, 3 exhales. Exhale to unbend, coming up and release. Good. Take any extra little movement that you know would just feel good. So if this is all the time you have, great job. Come back and use this video as often as you need to keep the energy moving through the body. If you have some extra time and now you're feeling more embodied, practice on your own. Do 2 or 3 more poses that you know from memory, that you know would just feel good, and guide yourself through a few extra minutes of mindful movement and continue working into your body, giving your brain, your mind a little break. Thank you so much for your practice. Enjoy the day.